Hey guys, so this is a review of the NECA TMNT 2-pack of Antrax and Scumbug. So this one's fairly new. I didn't find this at Target or anything. I've actually found this at like a toy shop or whatever. Same thing with like that you stuck in the mutagen, man. Like I still haven't seen it at Target. I just bought it from like one of those toy sellers. Who's like a certified NECA seller. And the Channel 6 4-pack I found pretty simple. Seen someone in Charlotte had it, and I just, went about a week or two later and found it like at Target. So I don't know. So hopefully this will be showing up where everybody else can buy it. But yeah, this one I've been pretty excited about. Like just the obscurity of these characters. These are like two, like, I think a lot of people had these when they were kids, just the figures. To me, like they're two, like they look really close to like what the original figures look like. Maybe wrong, but like it just looks, the toy figures that we played with back in the 80s and 90s didn't look quite like the ones in the cartoon for that first generation of the Turtles shows. But anyways, so we get them here in the package and window with all the accessories that we think we get. On the side, got a picture of Antrax, which I had to watch this again. He's like an executioner or something like that. And then we have this here. I was just reading this right here, and like none of this refers to them at all. This is I don't even pay attention to it, to be honest with you. But it seems like this is just a reference to like the Turtles. Yeah, but these are all of the recent ones, which I've got. I think I've got reviews for all these on our channel, so definitely check that out. And then we got Scumbug. So I am going to open this up and show you what's inside. Alright guys, so I got Scumbug and Antrax out of the package. I was thinking about like the guy like I bought this from, like he had posted on Facebook like he got them in stock and had like so much, so I called him to see if he would still had on a haul something for him when I picked him up earlier today. And I was like, hey, like my phone's breaking. I was like, you got Scumbug and Antrax? And he was just like, what? And I was like, no, the TMNT, and he's like, oh no, the phone's messing up. But you're calling me names. And I was like, oh yeah. Well, anyways, so it's just kind of a crazy names. So this is kind of like everything here, the accessories. I guess I'll start with the accessories first. We'll do Scumbug. I think he was like a exterminator or something like that. So I'm not sure what this is. Maybe like a radar for that. So yeah, got that. Has this looks like a phone. Not sure. It has 3 of these little roaches. And they all look the same. So they have like yellow bellies, brown backs. It's like little painters in the back, and little antennas too. So, but yeah, all pretty much the same. And Antrax, he has an axe. It's like a skull with teeth. So his thing was he was an executioner, and yeah, I guess he's from medieval times, something like that. So he's got a lot of like kind of medieval weapons. Has one of these swords. I feel like this sword I've seen so many times when I was a kid with action figures. I like that kind of square hilt, the blade that kind of came up, did like a curve. I don't know, I just remember that design. These spikes are pretty sharp. Comes with a baseball bat with the spikes. Doesn't articulate or anything, but looks very good or detail wise. And then it has this dagger, which has skull on both sides, which is a nice touch. So I guess I'll do with Scumbug first. So he has where to start? Like the face is just, God, that sticks out. Like, I mean, his eyes are just yellow. His brain shows here. Has like the little red stuff. his purple eyes, I mean, it just, like, if you look at that, it just kind of stands out, you know. I don't know how else to say it. His jaw does articulate, but not a whole lot. That's kind of about as far as it goes. Yeah, maybe like that. I don't want to push it. Mine looks like his jaw's a little off. Like this looks a little off from compared to that. I don't see anything that may have been wrong with it or anything. It looks okay. Maybe it's just the way it's designed. It's got this little antennas that kind of go in like a ponytail top. You know, his arms and everything are kind of small. So like they're kind of short arms, but they are double elbowed. Has pretty much a normal looking hand. Like this hand looks real stocky, but has like the spikes and all that. This hand otherwise has like the that part. Oh, forgot to go over this. He has his exterminator gun, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that's what he was. I don't know. Make sure, let me know if like I got that wrong or something. But this comes with like a hose. It looks like it's permanently attached to the or glued to the gun. But it looks like this part would come out. Okay, so that's not glued or anything. And what you can do is like this hose in the back of this tank has it for both sides. So you can actually take, pop it on this side. It goes in really good. You just kind of, you know, do it that way. Only thing is hose doesn't go both ways too. So like whichever way you pose it, the hose may be in a awkward position. But I mean, it looks fine in that hand too. So whatever you want to do. It's got like this is a different color from this. I don't like the gap here, but it when I look at it, it looks like this side's got like a lot more filled in than that. So when you look at it closer, this looks like it's, you know, stands out more. But like when you look at it upside down, it looks like it's a little bit of empty space. Pants have like a nice gray to it. Let's see, double joint knees, ankles. The shell on the back's really good too. Yeah, it looks like these hoses may come off here too. I don't know. So I don't know if that works too, but it looks like they're glued into his chest. I'm not sure. So yeah, I wish there was like a little more like a instruction manual kind of shows you some stuff with this. Sometimes I'm like, oh, well, this might work, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to do that because it might break, you know. And God, those things are expensive and hard to find too. And NECA's not like the easiest breed people to work with as far as about returns. Antrax is an ant. No, like the purple and the red really stands out. The black is very deep. I like what they did with the torso here. It's kind of like a layer on top. It's almost like they took this mold and then put it on here again and then just kind of painted over it. So like they did a really good job with that. The head really stands out. There's no articulation in the mouth. It's just like that grin. Antennas they're just there. Like they don't move much. Same thing with the pinchers on his mouth. All of his arms are pretty similar. Got the same size. They all have like the same grip in hand. So, yeah. And he's got like this strap here too. This is kind of loose laying over there, and that looks like that's where the dagger goes. So, yeah, goes in there perfect. As far as his articulation, like his head like looks up like really well. Looks down about like that, but you can kind of scrunch them too. So you want them looking down, you can do that or that. His tail is really cool. It's just like one solid piece. So these are, it looks like layers here, but they're not like soft or anything. They're all hard. And it just twists around. His belt, it's like it's molded. Yeah, pretty solid in there. This flap here looks really good. Yeah, it's really good. And it looks like you can just kind of take, so he's got 4 weapons, he's got 4 arms, so you could probably just take all the weapons and put them in there. So, I'm trying to think exactly how to do this. Oh, this has like a wood feel to the handle. I don't know. Can't feel through the camera, but like, I don't know. Hopefully, if you get it, like you can kind of see what I mean. This might take some work. That axe is a little kind of iffy. The paint's coming off of it too. Like you can see on my fingertip there. And I was trying to run it through, and there's this paint right here going through there, and his wrist is loosened up. And they're all kind of loose. Now think about it. Yeah, definitely want the axe on there though. So yeah, that's not gonna slide through, so I have to kind of squeeze it in the other way. Oop. And you can kind of see it's not terrible, but like the paint is like rubbing off of that. Seems to hold pretty good. Like this thing gets longer as it goes, so if it's a little loose in its wrist, you might want to just slide it up a little bit. Let's see, into the sword. Kind of want to see how many weapons, or how it looks with like more weapons in there. Maybe here. I don't know why. Like I feel like some of them might be different. They're all just kind of the same old thing. So let's see. Maybe the baseball bat. I'm gonna try the. The baseball bat seems to go in there just fine. So there's kind of those two. The weight on the wrist, like kind of, let me show you, like if you twist it, the weight of the item on the wrist, like the wrist doesn't feel like it's quite tight enough to hold this. I don't know, I want to get like another weapon in there. Almost there. So you can get all 4 weapons on them pretty easy. Obviously the dagger's like here on the back, so which I might leave that there. I mean, I don't want to like overkill it or anything like that, but yeah, you could do something like where you could kind of cross the X over, which I think is on the box. Yeah, so you could do like Let me slide these back a little bit and show you the box where it has that product shot. So you can cross over like the Ag's like kind of diagonal there. So that's definitely an option. If you want to display them that way. That's one thing. I might try that in a little bit. Try to do like where this is diagonal like that, and then just move this back over here. So I don't know, it'd be pretty cool. But I like the fact that you get all the weapons on there. Yeah, that thing is kind of surprising. Like none of these have like alternate heads or anything. Kind of light on accessories, but I mean overall I really like them though. Like as far as color and everything, like design and everything, this is two of the best I've seen in a long time. Like they look amazing. I don't know. I mean, this is still probably a 9. The only thing that holds it back is just the usual stuff. The like I found like the loose wrists on Antrax. There's some paint issues like in with his hand. Probably more the more I mess with them. The price keeps going up. So now this are I believe these are like $60, $65 for a 2-pack now. Yeah, these little things just kind of hold it back, and I'm like, okay, if you're going to increase prices, I get it, but like try to, put some incentive to us. Like we, it's not like you can go on Target's website and like get this stuff like you used to, or call Target because they don't know what they're doing most of the time. Some Targets are really good, but most of them are not. They just have no idea like what they got. Like they're not as bad as Walmart, but you kind of get my drift. They try, but they don't know. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a good solid 9. It's excellent. I'm excited to have it. I'm glad to put it in my collection and everything like that. But I do have like little nitpick stuff that like I have to mention. But anyways, that's all for the review, and thanks for watching.